Welcome to Father and Son.
잠깐. 지금 구독과 좋아요 누르는 멋진 분들 사랑합니다.
Hello everybody, I'm John Valentine, father.
Hello, I'm John Valentine, son.
Welcome to
Father and Son.
영인 영어 레슨 경기도. Can you get there by subway train?
Yes, you can.
Ah!
There's a separate line for the Yongin Everland line.
I see. That's a very good question. Can you get there by subway train? Oh, how would I say that in Korean?
지하철 기차로 갈 수 있나요?
Wait, say that again. Can you get there by subway train? Again, please.
지하철 기차로
Stop. 지하철 기차로.
Yes.
Isn't that the same thing?
Well, subway is underground. 기차 is usually overground.
Ah, I see. Above ground.
Above ground, yes.
So they're both trains.
Yes.
So below ground is the subway train, and above ground is just the train.
Yes.
So 지하철.
Yes. 지하철 is subway,
Uh-huh.
and 기차 is train.
지하철 is subway and 기차 is train.
Yes.
Okay, so let's just go by subway. 지하철로. What's next?
갈 수 있나요?
갈 수 있나요?
Yes.
So can you get there by subway train? 지하철로 갈 수 있나요?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, very good. So can you, I asked you already, can you get to Yongin by subway train?
Yes, you can.
All the way underground?
It comes above ground a couple times, but most of the times it'll stay underground.
Oh, I see. How long does it take to get from downtown Seoul to Yongin by train?
I would say a little bit over an hour.
A little bit more than an hour. I've driven there, and it really depends on the day of the week or the time of the day, but I could get from home to Yongin by car in probably 40 minutes. 40 minutes if traffic's not bad.
But
But,
how much would it cost you?
well, it would cost me...
안녕하세요. 입시정보 유튜브 채널 대치동입시TV 구독과 좋아요 부탁드립니다. 감사합니다.
How much would it cost you?
Well, it would cost me tens of millions of won to buy the car. It costs a lot of money in insurance. I know you're thinking gasoline cost. That's the cheapest part. The gasoline is the cheapest part. Did you know that gasoline is much more expensive in Korea than in the United States?
Yes, I did notice actually.
Yeah, right. Well, I've already asked you about taking the train. Can you get there by subway train? I wonder if you took a taxi. If you took a taxi, say for example, from downtown Seoul to Yongin, do you know how much would it cost by taxi?
How much would it cost by taxi?
Ah, that's a good question. How much would it cost by taxi? How do I say that in Korean?
택시비는 얼마가 나올까요?
Taxi비는?
Yes.
비는 is rain.
No. B is fee.
Ah, taxi fee.
Yes.
P is P just maybe a little bit of a Konglish pronunciation of fee?
I don't believe so. I think it's full Korean Hangul.
Really? P is just cost.
Yes.
Okay, so taxi fee. I'm sorry, one more time. How much would it cost by taxi in Korean? taxi fee는?
얼마가 나올까요?
얼마가, that's how much. 얼마가
나올까요?
나올까요? How would it come out to be?
Yes.
택시비는 얼마가 나올까요?
Yes.
How much would it cost by taxi? Yeah, I wonder. From downtown Seoul to Yongin by taxi. I'm guessing it would cost
Too much.
too much. Too much. I'm going to guess. 30,000 won. Maybe more. 30 or 35,000 won. Actually, probably more because here's what happens. 30 or 35,000 won. Actually, probably more because here's what happens. If you get in a taxi downtown Seoul and say, I want to go to Yongin, that taxi driver must calculate for the return trip.
Exactly.
He's not going to meet many people in Yongin who want to take a taxi back to Seoul. So he's going to charge you for that extra ride back. So you probably have to pay 40, maybe 40,000 won, maybe more, because he has to come back with no passengers.
I would say that's not a very good trip for the taxi driver, unless he lives there.
Well, maybe he's making money, so who cares, right? Yeah. Taxis. How often do you take taxis in Seoul?
Not too often. Most of the times I would have to be in a hurry to take a taxi. Because the subway and the bus are fairly well organized and systemized in Korea.
That's true. The public transportation system in Korea is pretty good. Very excellent. Very clean, very safe, not expensive.
And very precise on their receiving or their arrival times.
I see. Really? Is that true for buses as well?
Yes. At the bus stops, they have a light post or the thing that tells you.
Signpost?
Yes, that this bus is coming in 5 minutes or whatever, and which bus is coming next.
I see. Well, that's convenient. So you know exactly how long you have to wait.
Yes.
Think about this, though. Back in the olden days, or not even olden days, just a few years ago, there was no sign like that. And people waited. They didn't die waiting. Nobody suffered waiting. But now there's a sign telling you you have to wait. I wonder if that's actually better or worse.
I feel like it would be better than knowing that the bus will come eventually sometime in the future.
Yeah. So you can see the sign and say, okay, 3 minutes remaining, 2 minutes remaining, 1 minute remaining. I wonder how the buses can be so accurate with their arrival and their driving time, because there's cars everywhere. There's traffic all over the streets. How do buses know when they can arrive or how long it will be?
I believe it's because you can't drive in the bus lanes.
Well, that's true. You can't drive. I'm a driver. I know that you can't. Oh, wait a minute. Third sentence we could talk about. As a driver, I know you can't drive in the bus lanes. So there are bus lanes that are only for the buses. That makes things convenient for them. As a car driver, no. You can't drive in the bus lanes.
Yes.
How would I say that in Korean?
버스 차선에서는 운전하면 안 돼요.
버스 안 돼요.
A little bit longer. 버스 차선.
차선 is what? The lane?
Yes.
버스 차선.
에서는
에서는.
운전하면
운전 is drive.
Yes.
운전하면 안 돼요.
Yes.
되는데.
Not
운전하면 돼요.
legally.
Okay. 버스 차선에서는 운전하면
안 돼요.
안 돼요. Let me try that again. You can't drive in the bus lanes. 버스 차선에서는 운전하면 안 돼요.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, all right. I'm learning. Well, yeah, the public transportation system is pretty good. If you're on the bus or on the subway or even in a taxi, I think you can be pretty confident you'll arrive in good time and it won't be too expensive. Yeah.
That's very
Still,
true.
I prefer to drive. Well, son, I'm glad we had this conversation about public transportation. How are you getting where you're going today?
By bus.
By bus. Well, travel safely.
Thank you.
All right.
Drive safely.
I will. Thanks a lot. Well, thanks a lot, everybody, for listening. Oh, reminder, don't forget, If you are enjoying this podcast, please share with your friends. Yeah, click on the links and share with everybody. Tell everybody you know about it. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hello and welcome to review time. Sentence number 1. Can you get there by subway train? Can you get there by subway train? Very good. Sentence number 2. How much would it cost by taxi? How much would it cost by taxi? Oh, very good. Sentence number 3. Are you ready? You can't drive in the bus lanes. You can't drive in the bus lanes. Very good. Practice hard. See you next time.